Hey, okay. So this is a Maddogmountainarts garden video. Real quick, you guys. I haven't posted the video yet where I cut the Devil's Club. So I cut all this Devil's Club and I put it around here in hopes that it would keep the slugs from eating my stuff. And well, I'm kind of sad to say it didn't really deter that slugs that much. So today it's raining. You can see it's raining in the real BC. So like slugs, I was reading last night, slugs are like a mollusk, a part of the mollusk family. Um, so they will like hide during the day. So you can get up in the morning and like here's a slug. You can get up in the morning, you can come out here and you can squish slugs to your heart's desire, but that's not really working for me. As you can see, they're just eating all my stuff, all my good stuff that I plant. Like that guy there, he's gotten chewed. That guy has gotten chewed. And it's kind of really like, this is really putting a damper on my parade. So I did some videos where I thought that this was like, this Devil's Club idea was working. But actually, I found that they really like the greenery. And like, look, that guy's on there. He doesn't even care. He does not even care that he's getting like spikes on him. Like, I feel like maybe some of the bigger size slugs did care, but it wasn't enough to make a happy difference in my world. I was hoping that it was, and it's not. So, a lot of people were like, salt, and I was reluctant, or I am reluctant to try the salt because I don't want it seeping into the ground, but I'm kind of come to the part where I might have to try the salt. So I was reading last night and it said that you could like put Vaseline. You could put Vaseline down on boards and you could pour salt on top of it. I thought that was a really good idea for this project. I've got bricks here. So I was thinking about maybe I can put the Vaseline on the bricks and then put the salt on it and maybe it'll stay. So we're going to try that and I'm going to let you guys know if that works or not because this is ridiculous. And then I've got a few like sacrificial plants that we're going to plant in there. Like this guy, I think he's like a squash, but he looks really appetizing to a slug, right? Slug's going to love that. Same with this guy. I think he's a cucumber, but slug's going to love this guy too. So, hey Jack, how's it going? So this is what we're going to try. I should have brought my phone stand out with me, but as you guys can see, it is raining and sometimes I'm just so unprepared. So I also tried ashes. If you have a burn pile outside, you could try ashes around your area. And I was reading, I'm in Canada. And this is my actinolite asbestos crystal. I love it, but I guess we better move it out of here. Don't touch it and then touch your eyes, right? It said you could like mince up the bodies of other dead slugs and like dry them out and make like a powder and put them in a spray bottle and have like this really crazy like dead slug spray. Apparently slugs don't like that either. Thanks very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, my last name is Duncan, so I think it's like I always make a joke about like Duncan McLeod, the Clown McLeod, or Connor McLeod, right? The weather where you are is good. Hi. Hey, Harsh Power. Is it Harsh Pawar and Maru? Hi, you guys. Okay, so like I said, I think that having a board would be the best. And I do have some like random boards that I'll put the Vaseline on, and we will do that. But for this, because I've got the brick border anyways, I'm just going to try to put some Vaseline on top of the brick And then in other spots, I'll use the board. Floss for what? For slugs? Does that work? I'm gonna set you guys up here. Okay. If you fall forward, don't worry. I'll fix it. Okay. Just okay. Get your regular old jar of Vaseline. Wherever you got it from, I don't want to know. But I'm sure you guys got one. Okay, I also I also tried this tinfoil thing. I cut up all this tinfoil, thinking that like the sharp edges would cut the slugs. No, right? And look, this is like a medium-sized slug, right? And a mollusk. So now that I brought this Vaseline outside and I've touched the gross slugs, okay, this Vaseline does not go back inside, you guys, okay? This is now our outdoor Vaseline for outdoor projects only, okay? All right, so let's we just like to get our hands dirty. I'm very like I like to put my hands into things no matter what I'm doing, so we don't worry about we don't worry about gloves. And this is my first time doing this. And this is going to be hard to spread, actually. It's going to be hard to spread on the bricks. So maybe that's why in the book I was reading it said to do it on a board, because it's just like, look, it's collecting all the dirt and everything. Yeah, don't take it back inside. Okay, but this is a Mad Dog Mountain Arts video, and usually when you guys see me doing things, it's the first time that I've decided to do something, okay? So if it doesn't work out, you seen it here first, not working out. I feel like most of my videos are like it's like the Darwin Awards videos, right? Anyways, it was pretty nice that we did get some rain because it's been dry here heading into the long weekend. Yeah, this is, well, maybe I can put it on can I put it on the Devil's Club? Yeah, it's hard to spread on the brick. I don't know if it's going to be any easier to spread on a board, but anyways, look at that. Yuck. Hey, thanks, Praiser. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much. So, I was reading last night. If you got lots of slugs, beetles eat slugs, centipedes eat slugs, robins eat slugs, chickens don't really like slugs, and ducks do. Hey, Tusmo Craft, how's it going? And yeah, so it also said you could dry up horsetails, dehydrate them, and then mix them with cayenne pepper and make a spray. You can use beer. They hate beer, but like since I'm in the rainforest, I tend to like not do the beer thing because it rains, right? Well, I'm gonna go back and step on it later. I threw it off to the side. Usually my son comes and like stabs them with a stick. It's pretty disgusting, but gets the job done, right? But he's not feeling well. What? You wish you had an electric scooter? Yeah, I think so. They're electric scooters. I think they have motors. What? Yeah, but we're real kids, honey. We use real energy to go places, not electric scooters. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like my downfall. Trust me. Trust me, it is. And this is like the most disgusting project ever. I'm not even going to be able to like touch my phone to shut you guys off. So you might be with me here for a bit. You might be with me here for a bit, and I can't move. I'm going to have to call Wolfgang over, but he had a snotty nose, so I wanted him to stay home with me today. We're also working on this, like, thanks very much. Thank you for that. Doesn't this stuff look gross? This is why you don't take it back inside. Okay, so try to cover, like, you're going to want to make a big line across all your stuff. What else was I reading about? I can't even remember now, but I did order some traps from Amazon that have lids that you put beer in, and they kind of look like solar lights. So I will be trying that next, but it's just too much. Like, we just put too much effort into the gardening to like have stuff not work. You know what I mean? So in other news, what else we got going on for Mad Dog Mountain Arts? I have a new member, so I'm pretty excited about that. Shout out to my new member, Leah, there. I really appreciate it. If you're watching this, please send me, you guys can email me at maddogmountainarts@gmail.com. And then if you want to be part of my memberships, you can be part of the raffle that we have every couple. I try to do it 2 Sundays a month, but sometimes we get a little bit distracted with like traveling and stuff, but usually we're around. Okay, Wolfgang, I need your help. Well, my hands are pretty gross, so I kind of need you to grab my phone. What? Have a boy, they said. It'll be fun, they said. No, it is. It is a lot of fun, but you know? Okay, this is so gross. So I might also need like a one jar might not cut it for the whole thing. It might not cut it. Might not cut it. Can you? I'm doing a live, just so you know. But can you like grab my phone out of that space there? Ow. Just grab it and then film me opening the salt. Is that okay? Can you do it? Yeah, don't touch the stuff. Can you reach? Okay. Okay, so you got a front film now. Because you're live. Okay? No, not your tongue. Okay. Please not your tongue. Okay. All right. Can you see me? Can you still see me? Okay, we're gonna try to do this quick. So now your hands are disgusting. Yeah. Looks like boogers. Looks like a big booger. But we got lots of lawn, so we're gonna rub it off on the lawn here. Yeah, we're like that. We're like that. We're gonna open this salt. This salt's been in my cupboard for a long time. Your regular salt de fleur table. Table salt. Can I do it? Well, just I need to wipe off my hands, but okay. You got the camera turned. Okay. Wear an old hoodie so that you can just. Okay, wait, you guys still there? Okay. Wear an old hoodie so that you can just wipe it off, whatever. Okay, wait. Okay, try to keep it on please try to keep it on, not on the dirt, just on the Vaseline. Okay, got it? Yeah, small amounts. It doesn't need to be large amount because we don't want to salt the ground, okay? All right. This is how you get rid of salt. Okay, that's probably enough. It only needs to be a few greens. Okay? Okay, thank you. Oh, okay, thank you. Good job. Okay, so
That'll probably get rid of the slugs.
it should stop them from coming up this way.
They come up for this way or this way?
Well, we're gonna do the rest of that, but we're not gonna do it on live, okay? So the other thing, you can see where I put the ashes in here.
Dead.
No, it's pretty gross. I mean, you can, but then you're gonna have to go inside and wash your hands, okay? And that Vaseline does not go back inside. Okay, so I have no idea what this is, but it's coming up all over the place. This is a corn. Let's see how the slug is chewed on them. Okay, so it doesn't help that I have this like forest going. It doesn't help that I have the forest going on back there. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate that a lot. I appreciate all your comments and watching everything. Thank you for that. Yeah, it is like earwax, isn't it? Yuck. Okay, we're salting the earth too, Rick. But I was reading last night about how to use the Vaseline to catch the salt so it's not going to go into my yard. So the book I was reading said to put it on a board, like lather up a board, and we will do that around the garden. I have some extra boards that we can like. Yeah, I know, but I'm desperate because the Devil's Club isn't working. Other things were like I have beer traps on the way, but like I just can't handle this. Like I paid my girlfriends to come over to water this for weeks when I was out of town. Look at it now. It's dead. What was the point in all that? So
I'm wearing an old sweater, so I'm just gonna wipe it on my sweater.
yeah, you can wipe it on your sweater. So what we did here is the Vaseline on the side. I know, I'm not happy with the salt idea. Yeah, no, I'm not.
What if it's a fluke like last?
I'm not happy with it, but like this is my best growing bed, this spot, because all winter I put compost in here. And the things that I can manage to grow in here are like giants. Like if I put a tomato plant in here, even though it's not in the greenhouse, it'll produce like 5 times the amount of a regular tomato that I do put in the greenhouse. And I can't handle it. So, but if the board thing like works, I was thinking then if all the salt stays on the board, then we can just carry the board away after and dump it somewhere else. So it's not like affecting the mineral composition of my ground, right?
Haha.
And I mean, if the horsetail thing works, that would be cool. But I'm going to be out here, what, gathering horsetails and drying horsetails and making like a spray out of them. They're horsetails, but yeah.
Horsetail.
So, anyways,
What horsetail?
that's kind of where we're at. So that's what we're doing.
I'll show you what a cattail.
Yeah, look, there's another one. Like they're just everywhere. And like the book I was reading also said that you could hey, thank you very much. That you could like just wait until like you could wait to plant things until
Is this a horsetail or a cattail?
it's a horsetail.
Why did you say it's a cattail?
I don't know, because sometimes I get my words mixed up. Wolfgang lost his voice the last couple days. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. So lucky I actually have like another container of Vaseline and I have another container of salt. Okay, but we're not finished there yet. We got to do the rest of the bricks, but super appreciate that. So like up here, I will probably just put the Vaseline, like I'll just put the Vaseline right on this log, I guess. And the reason why I'm thinking that is because they'll just be able to crawl under, right? But here, like against the fence, I can probably prop a board up against the fence and then they won't be able to crawl underneath it. But this is going to leave gaps and then they're just getting underneath the gaps. And that was kind of the problem with it. Like, look, and they're so tiny. Anyways, luckily for me, I have lots of books on like I have lots of gardening books. So, but yeah, look, my peas are up. I'm pretty excited about that. So we'll also put a board around there and we're going to work on this greenhouse thing. But I'm not going to keep you guys forever. Thanks for sharing the channel. I appreciate it. Here's potatoes. Potatoes. I'm so excited about them. I make this really good. Like you bring the potato, you boil the potato, like half boil the potato. And then you like, he's having so much fun with Vaseline. Of course he is. I have more. Yeah, okay, but don't waste it. Okay, and then after we're finished this project, so many, so many. And I collect rocks. So there's pretty much like one underneath every rock. But I am excited about the peas. But I gotta help him out here because, like, look at this. Okay, Wolf, that's a lot of Vaseline. So I gotta get my hands dirty. So tomorrow we'll do an update on whether I came out here in the morning and there was a whole pile of slugs or not. You might see us later because I'm thinking about doing that. Like, you take the toothpicks and put little marshmallows on them and build like a cube or like a triangle or like
I know. We already did that
where at school.
at school. Yeah, we already did that like 1,000 times.
Okay, maybe we won't do that, but you might see us later anyways. But anyways, thanks Rick. I appreciate it. More videos coming always from Mad Dog Mountain Arts.
My sweater got.
This is Slug Update. Okay, you guys, please like and subscribe. I'm sorry I'm not doing a more longer video, but we got lots to cover here. I'll show you guys the greenhouse when I'm finished it, okay? Or whatever. Green cover. I gotta go.